My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the MBA 4th semester subject HR Analytics as prescribed by JNTUH and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 1 first important short question is: define HR Analytics. HR Analytics means using data to make better decisions about people in an organization. It helps the HR department understand what's working and what's not by collecting, analyzing, and using employee data. For example, if many employees are leaving a company, HR Analytics can help find out why. Is it because of low salary, poor work-life balance, or lack of growth? Based on the data, the HR team can take action to reduce employee turnover. Earlier, HR decisions were based mostly on gut feeling or experience. But now, with HR Analytics, decisions are based on facts and numbers, just like in marketing or finance. It helps HR teams improve hiring, reduce employee turnover, increase employee performance, support business goals. Think of HR Analytics like Google Maps. It shows where you are, current HR status, where you want to go, goals, and the best way to get there, data-based strategies. This makes HR smarter, faster, and more effective. Next important short question is: 2. HRM versus HCM. HRM, Human Resource Management, and HCM, Human Capital Management, both deal with managing people in an organization, but there's a small difference in their thinking. HRM focuses on basic employee management like hiring, salary, attendance, and following company rules. It treats employees more like resources needed to do a job. HCM, on the other hand, sees employees as valuable assets or capital that can grow and give returns. It not only handles HRM tasks, but also focuses on employee development, skills, training, and long-term value. Example: if HRM hires a software developer, the job is done. But HCM will also plan their training, growth path, and how they can contribute more to the company in the future. Simple way to remember: HRM is equal to managing people. HCM is equal to growing people as assets. In today's world, companies prefer HCM because it helps them build a strong, skilled, and future-ready workforce. Next important short question is: 3. Big data era in HR Analytics. We live in the big data era, where a huge amount of data is created every second from emails, social media, employee logins, performance reviews, and more. HR Analytics uses this big data to understand and improve workforce decisions. Earlier, HR used small reports or basic info like attendance or salary. But now, with big data, HR can track things like employee mood, training results, performance patterns, and even why people leave jobs. Example: a company can study data from exit interviews, project feedback, and attendance records to find out why employees are quitting. This helps HR solve the problem early. Big data helps HR to predict employee behavior, hire the right people, improve performance, reduce attrition, people leaving jobs. Simple way to remember: big data is equal to more info is equal to smarter HR decisions. In short, the big data era has made HR more powerful, helping companies make faster and better people decisions. Next important short question is: 4 key influencers of HR Analytics process. The HR analytics process is like solving a puzzle, and to solve it well, certain key factors, influencers, must work together. These influencers help HR get the right data and use it effectively. Main key influencers. 1. Quality of data. If the employee data is wrong or outdated, analysis will also be wrong. 2. Technology and tools. Using proper software, like Excel, Power BI, or HR software, makes data analysis easier and faster. 3. HR team skills. HR professionals must understand how to read and use data smartly. 4. Support from top management. If company leaders support HR analytics, it gets better results. 5. Clear goals. HR must know why they are using analytics for hiring, reducing turnover, or improving training. Example. If a company wants to reduce employee resignations, these influencers help HR collect the right data, analyze it, and take action. Simple tip to remember. Good data plus right tools plus skilled HR is equal to successful HR analytics. Next important short question is 5. Linkage of HR analytics to business outcomes. HR analytics is not just about employees, it also helps improve overall business results. When HR uses data to make better decisions, it directly affects how well the company performs. Example. If HR uses analytics to hire better candidates, it leads to higher productivity and less training cost. This saves money and improves company performance, which is a business outcome. Similarly, if analytics shows that many employees are leaving due to poor work-life balance, the company can fix that issue. This improves employee retention, reduces hiring costs, and leads to stable business growth. Business outcomes linked to HR analytics. Higher employee performance. Lower hiring and training costs. Better employee satisfaction. Higher profits and business success. Easy way to remember. Easy way to remember. Good HR decisions, happy employees, strong business results. In short, HR analytics connects people data to business goals, making HR not just a support team, but a key part of business success. Next Unit 1. Long questions. First important long question is 1. Transition from HRM to HCM. The shift from HRM, Human Resource Management, to HCM, Human Capital Management, is an important change in how companies think about employees. Earlier, in HRM, employees were treated as just resources like machines or materials used to complete tasks. The main focus was on basic activities like hiring and firing, salary processing, keeping attendance, following company rules. It was more about controlling people and handling administrative work. But now, companies have moved towards HCM, which sees employees as human capital, valuable assets that can grow, develop, and contribute more to the company. The focus is on employee development and training, career growth and talent management, motivation and performance improvement, long-term employee engagement. Example. In HRM, if an employee is not performing well, the company might simply replace them. In HCM, the company tries to understand the reason, give training or support, and help the employee grow. This shows a shift from short-term thinking, HRM, to long-term planning, HCM. Key differences. HRM HCM treats employees as resources, treats employees as assets. Focus on rules and policies, focus on growth and development. Reactive approach, proactive and strategic approach. Admin work like payroll, attendance, talent management, planning, training. This transition is important in today's competitive world. Companies that invest in people, HCM, have more skilled, loyal, and motivated employees, which helps the business grow faster. Easy way to remember. HRM is equal to headcount management. HCM is equal to talent investment. In simple words, HRM is about managing people, while HCM is about growing people. This shift has made HR a more strategic part of business success, especially when supported by HR analytics. By using data to support HCM, companies can make smarter decisions and build a stronger workforce. Next important long question is 2. HR analytics and the changing role of HR professionals. In the past, HR professionals were mostly seen as support staff who handled routine tasks like recruitment, salary, leaves, and employee records. Their role was more administrative and less strategic. But today, with the rise of HR analytics, the role of HR professionals is changing completely. Now, they are expected to be data-driven decision makers who contribute to business growth. What is HR analytics? HR analytics means using employee-related data to make smart decisions. It helps in hiring the right people, reducing employee turnover, improving performance, planning future workforce needs. How HR roles are changing. 1. From guesswork to data-based decisions. Earlier, I think this employee is not happy. Now, data shows a 40% drop in performance and low engagement score. 2. From support role to strategic partner. HR is now part of business planning. They use analytics to support goals like increasing productivity or reducing costs. 3. From traditional to tech-savvy. HR professionals now use tools like Excel, Power BI, or HR software to analyze data and present insights. Example. Imagine a company has high employee turnover. Earlier, HR might guess the reason. But with HR analytics, they study exit interviews, salary comparisons, team feedback, and find the real reason, for example, lack of career growth. Now HR can fix the issue and prevent future resignations, saving money and improving employee satisfaction. Skills HR now needs. Data analysis, problem solving, strategic thinking, communication to present insights clearly. Easy way to remember. Old HR is equal to paperwork and policies. New HR is equal to people plus data plus business impact. In simple words, HR professionals today are like people scientists. They use data to understand people better and help the company succeed. This change is why HR analytics is so important. It makes HR smarter, faster, and more valuable in the modern business world. Next important long question is 3. Importance and scope of HR analytics. HR analytics is becoming very important for companies because it helps them make smart decisions about their employees. It uses data and facts to solve HR problems and improve business results. Why is HR analytics important? 1. Better hiring decisions. Instead of just interviewing, companies use data to find the right candidate who will perform well and stay longer. This saves time and money. 2. Reduce employee turnover. By analyzing employee behavior, feedback, and performance, HR can find out why people leave and take steps to keep them happy. 3. Improve employee performance. HR analytics helps identify training needs, so employees get the right skills and perform better. 4. Plan workforce needs. It helps companies plan how many people they need in the future and what skills will be required. 5. Link HR to business success. When HR decisions are based on data, it directly improves business outcomes like profits, customer satisfaction, and growth. Example. Imagine a company notices that many employees in the sales team quit after 1 year. Using HR analytics, they find that poor work-life balance and lack of career growth are main reasons. The company then improves policies and training, which reduces turnover and increases sales. Scope of HR analytics. Recruitment, finding the best candidates using data. Employee engagement, measuring happiness and motivation. Performance management, tracking who needs help and who is excelling. Learning and development, planning training programs based on skill gaps. Compensation and benefits, designing pay structures that motivate employees. Easy way to remember. HR analytics is equal to data plus people plus business growth. In simple words, HR analytics helps companies understand their people better, fix problems faster, and grow stronger. It turns HR from just managing employees to strategically growing the company's biggest asset, its people. This is why HR analytics is becoming a must-have skill for every HR professional today. Next important long question is: 4. Significance and benefits of HR analytics. HR analytics is very important because it helps companies make smart decisions about their employees using real data. It is not just about managing people but improving the whole organization's success. Significance of HR analytics. 1. Better decision making. Instead of guessing, HR uses facts and numbers to decide who to hire, promote, or train. 2. Improves business results. Good HR decisions lead to happier employees, higher productivity, and better profits. 3. Supports strategic planning. HR analytics helps companies plan their future workforce so they are ready for new challenges. 4. Helps manage talent. It identifies skill gaps and helps in developing employees for future roles. Benefits of HR analytics. Reduce employee turnover. By analyzing data, companies find out why employees leave and fix those problems, saving money on hiring new staff. Improve employee performance. Analytics show who needs training and support, which helps improve productivity. Enhance employee engagement. Data from surveys helps HR create a better work environment, increasing motivation. Effective recruitment. HR analytics helps find candidates who are most likely to succeed, reducing bad hires. Cost savings. By optimizing HR processes, companies save money on recruitment, training, and retention. Example. Imagine a company is losing many employees in the IT department. Using HR analytics, they discover the main reason is long working hours and lack of career growth. The company then introduces flexible hours and training programs. As a result, employee satisfaction increases and turnover decreases. Easy way to remember. HR analytics is equal to smart data plus better people decisions plus business growth. In simple words, HR analytics turns raw data into useful information that helps companies keep their employees happy, skilled, and productive, making the whole business stronger and more successful. That's why HR analytics is becoming a key part of every successful company today. Next important long question is: 5. Levels of analysis and conducting analytics. In HR analytics, Understanding different levels of analysis helps HR professionals study data clearly and make better decisions. These levels show how deeply we look into employee information. Levels of analysis. 1. Descriptive analytics. This is the basic level. It tells what happened in the past. For example, how many employees joined or left last year? It uses simple reports and charts to show facts. 2. Diagnostic analytics. This level answers why something happened. For example, if many employees left, diagnostic analytics looks for reasons, maybe low salary or bad work environment. 3. Predictive analytics. Here, HR tries to predict what might happen in the future. For example, based on past data, HR can predict which employees might leave soon, so the company can act early. 4. Prescriptive analytics. The highest level, where HR decides what action to take. For example, if predictive analytics shows a high risk of turnover, prescriptive analytics suggests ways to keep employees happy, like training or salary increase. Conducting analytics, how it's done. 1. Collect data. HR gathers data from attendance records, performance reviews, surveys, etc. 2. Clean data. Remove mistakes or incomplete info to get accurate results. 3. Analyze data. Use tools like Excel or software to study the data. 4. Interpret results. Understand what the data means for the company. 5. Take action. Based on insights, HR makes decisions to improve hiring, training, or employee satisfaction. Example. If employee turnover is high, descriptive, HR finds reasons like workload, diagnostic. Then, HR predicts which employees are at risk, predictive, and plans to offer flexible hours or rewards to keep them, prescriptive. Easy way to remember. Describe, diagnose, predict, prescribe. In simple words, these levels help HR move from just knowing facts to making smart decisions that improve the company's future.